yeah, I ended up in an ambulance in Amsterdam.
Daisy Edgar Jones can handle tornadoes, but weed, not so much. The Twisters actress recently recalls her unfortunate experience dabbling in marijuana while on a trip to the Netherlands, where she woke up in an ambulance after peeing herself. Telling Emma Chamberlain on a July 18th episode of her podcast, Anything Goes,
I ended up in an ambulance in Amsterdam.
I almost called 911.
Yeah. But also the person was like, no one's ever died of smoking weed. Like, you genuinely just...
Well, did you think you were losing it?
So I went in training with my friend, which is a big thing in like... Well, I think there's a lot of American people on spring break there, so I think it's a big thing, but where you just get one massive train ticket and it takes you like to any city in Europe you want to go, and you do a list of like cities, and my friend Nancy and I went for like 2 weeks and we went all over.
Amazing.
It was so much fun. But we went to Amsterdam because we were like, we gotta try it. Like, we gotta go. We have to do it all. So like we went mental. Like for about 4 days, we were like doing all the brownies, going on walking tours, like, you know. And on the final day, Nancy was like, "It's our last day. Like we've got to, like, you know, we've got to try. We've got to do one." And I was like, "Oh my god, okay, fine. But can I pick? Because we've smoked too much, and I don't really think I have the capacity."
Yes.
So anyway, they handed this menu over at one of the cafes, and it had like a list of stuff. And I remember there was one, I think it had some mental name called like Slagathor on it. And it had like 4 different strains of weed. And I was like, yeah, that's pure. Like that's what the guys in California smoke, because I'd seen the Vice documentary.
Yep.
So I was like, this will be super chill.
Oh no.
Anyway, we shared it. And like, I was on the side of this canal. And you know when you're like on weed and someone just like does the stupidest thing, like I think Nancy went like or something like that, and I was like anyway, we were like pissing ourselves, just like laughing for ages, and ages and ages and ages. And I wet myself, and I was like, I wet myself. Anyway, so I was like laughing, and then I had that paranoid thought where I was like, I'm never gonna stop laughing, like ever.
Yes, that's when it. And
I was like the Joker. I was like eyes streaming. I was like, I don't like this anymore.
Yes.
Like, please, can this end?
Yes.
So I was like, ha ha ha, like we were just painfully laughing. Anyway, I think like I was obviously starting to have a panic attack about the fact I was laughing. So I felt my heart go like ding 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 ding, and it was like beating really fast. And I was like, my heart's really, but like anyway,
no,
I fully like. I don't know what happened. I think I passed out and I came to in an ambulance, and like I had all these like ECG strapped to me, and Nancy was like in the front, like high as a kite, just like eating raspberries. And I just remember that like that song, you know that song, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name.
Yes.
You know that one?
Yes.
That was playing on the like radio of the ambulance. And I was just like, what the hell has happened to me?
Oh no.
Anyway, and then this guy was like, yeah, you're absolutely fine. You've just had a bit of a panic attack. Because they were probably like, oh God, we're so sick of these tourists coming over, like thinking they can just like handle it. So anyway, from then on, I was like, this isn't for me.
Although she didn't have the best experience with weed, Daisy isn't afraid to try new things. She recently sat down with co-star Glenn Powell for her First We Feast Hot Ones episode, where they tried some of the hottest wings while answering questions. And let's just say she might have shed some tears.
I know you don't want to.
But it's all mental.
It's not all mental. It's clearly...
That didn't hit me so bad.
Yeah, no, but it will. Question.
Can I get a little SpongeBob SquarePants real quick?
Never again. So...
It's like, oh my God.